everybody, and thank you to our judges for being here today. Our health toolkit is all about preventing and mitigating the effects of Scombroid in South Florida. My name is Diana Phillips.
Hello, my name is Suryavir Sankineni.
Hello, and my name is Caleb Sequenza.
Our mission is to educate the citizens of South Florida. We intend to do this by dividing them into two separate populations. The first is going to be the invested. Now, these are individuals who are members of local government organizations or private and commercial organizations. And the idea is that this group of citizens are invested. They want to know and actively prevent the effects of Scombroid. The second is the uninvested population. They are the ones who have to deal with the effects. This is our common citizen.
To prevent Scombroid poisoning, South Florida residents can use our infographic to learn all they need about protecting themselves. To avoid Scombroid poisoning, South Florida residents should properly refrigerate their fish and do research of the background of the fish that they are consuming. If residents are traveling out of country, especially where refrigeration is a common problem, we advise them to take antihistamines before the consumption of fish.
How do we deal with symptoms after exposure? South Florida residents who have symptoms of Scombroid and have properly identified as such should take the correct dosage of antihistamine per their body type. Antihistamines can be found at local pharmacies and drugstores as over-the-counter medicine. However, this method of treatment does bring into question those individuals who are experiencing severe cases of Scombroid or those who are even histamine intolerant. Histamine intolerance usually develops in avid users of allergy medicines. Severe cases of Scombroid can be identified by those that generally last longer than 8 to 12 hours. These populations should be seeking emergency medical attention at the soonest possible extent.
Scombroid is caused by consuming unrefrigerated fish. When fish are left unrefrigerated, bacteria inside of their stomachs converts histidine into histamine. Now, histidine is a natural chemical. Humans actually need it to survive. But histamine is what's found in allergic reactions. The difference being, in an allergic reaction, your body produces it, while in Scombroid, you're eating histamine from that fish. This toolkit hopes to engage people in what they're eating. If they're on vacation and they know that there might be problems with refrigeration, it never hurts to ask if your fish has been properly refrigerated. But it's even a problem in the United States because over 80% of fish are imported. If an individual consumes a fish known to be problematic, they can take a mild antihistamine. But if those symptoms persist or they're histamine intolerant, they need to go to a hospital for care.
Antibiotic resistance does not necessarily present a large hurdle when it comes to the public health issue of Scombroid. As Scombroid is the chemical imbalance of histamines within an individual's body, and antibiotic resistance develops when there is a pathogenic bacteria under question. There is no way antibiotic resistance can have an effect on the histamine imbalance within an individual, caused by the improper refrigeration of fish and storage of fish. It is important for us to focus on the methods of prevention of Scombroid rather than antibiotic resistance.
The infographics that I have created for South Florida citizens rely on the peripheral route of persuasion. This method is psychologically proven to be more effective when trying to convince and educate a population that is not very invested in the topic at hand. The infographic is very simple to comprehend. The graphic contains representational visuals and big bold lettering to convey the most important points of the toolkit to the South Florida citizens who are the least interested as they haphazardly scroll through Instagram. For our social media marketing plan, we have not only created a design, but have implemented it into practice. I have created an Instagram account by the name of NSU_Scombroid and have added our infographic as the very first post. After existing for only 4 days, the account currently holds 46 followers and 11 likes on the post. The followers consist of South Florida citizens, fishermen, seafood restaurants, and Miami seafood distributors. The method of obtaining these results came from my plan to follow major South Florida seafood-related accounts and following the people that like the posts from said accounts in the hopes that they follow the Scombroid account back. This ensures that the population of Instagrammers have some degree of seafood influencing their day-to-day and are the perfect target audience for Scombroid poisoning awareness. I am sure that continuing this plan for a longer period of time, the account will gain more recognition within the South Florida community and can have a much more influential impact. I hope that once the account has gained enough popularity, it can be gifted to an organization such as the Florida Integrated Food Safety Center of Excellence, who are currently lacking a power of social media, so they can continue to manage, update, and promote the account on a grander scale, and notify the target population with current information regarding outbreaks of Scombroid, such as known distributors who have current histamine-infested fish products.
Now, to talk about our invested population. This is a group of people who are more likely to be convinced by a central route of persuasion, meaning that because they want to know more about Scombroid, they're going to be convinced by facts and articles, whereas the people scrolling through Instagram would learn the information mostly through cues such as color or images. Our plan is to partner with the Florida Integrated Food Safety Center of Excellence. They actually have a YouTube channel and a mission. Their mission is to take food safety and show to a broader audience that they need to be more aware of the food that they're consuming. One of the problems is that their YouTube channel, one of the methods that they're using, is extremely ineffective. Instead of talking about problems that individuals should be aware of, it only talks about the policy and how all of these different rules occur. In reality, it's ineffective, and our toolkit hopes to provide a more practical aspect to their mission by making a YouTube video on their YouTube channel and an article on their website which explains what Scombroid is, how to prevent it, and what to do if someone you know receives Scombroid. Our toolkit also wants to provide infographics and a short article to North Star Seafood, one of Florida's largest seafood providers. Not only because they have access to an audience of restaurants and local businesses who could really benefit from this information and proceed to share it with their clients, but also because they're providers to senior citizen centers, and seniors are at the utmost risk for Scombroid.
To monitor the success of our toolkit's implementation, we will observe the NSU Scombroid's Instagram statistics and our target collaborators' consideration of our toolkit. There's a straightforward, positive correlation with the effectiveness of our toolkit and the amount of followers and likes that the Instagram account obtains. With time and effort, the amount of followers will increase and more infographics will help diversify information and add to the success of the toolkit.